Okay, hey Regina girl. This twin flame connection is not what you've been told. And Regina, I need you to hear this one with your chest and not your emotions because spirit is not sugarcoating its energy. You asked for a twin flame reading, but what came out looks more like a test of attachment versus truth in a divine soulmate bond. Let's get into it. We start with this Seven of Wands. Right away, this says you've been in defense mode in this connection. Like you've been trying to protect it, justify it, or fight for it even when it doesn't feel balanced. And this is not effortless love energy. This is I have to prove my place energy. And spirit is already questioning why love feels like something you have to defend yourself inside of. Then we get the devil card. And this is the loudest voice in this whole reading. Because whatever this connection is, it's not clean, it's not free, it's not spiritually balanced right now. This can indicate obsession or emotional dependency, sexual attachment that overrides clarity, karmic ties that feel intense but heavy, control dynamics or emotional manipulation, or a bond that keeps you looping instead of growing. And I need to be clear with you, Regina. Intensity is not the same thing as alignment. Just because it feels powerful does not mean it's divine. And sometimes it's just familiar addiction dressed up as fate. Now, with the Two of Swords in reverse, this is where things start breaking open. Like you're either finally seeing what you didn't want to see or reaching a point where you can't ignore the truth anymore. And there's been confusion, denial, or emotional avoidance, but that energy is collapsing now. Something you've been emotionally blocking out is becoming undeniable. And spirit is basically saying you can't not know anymore. Now, let's talk about the top of the deck energy, which is the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, Queen of Candles and the Seven of Presents in this deck. This is you and your power. The Queen of Wands says you are magnetic, attractive, and energetically noticeable, and people are drawn to you, girl. You don't have to chase attention, you pull it. But with the Seven of Pentacles, right next to it says that you've been investing your energy somewhere and waiting for it to bloom, waiting for consistency, waiting for proof that it's worth it. And Spirit is asking a very direct question. Why are you watering something that keeps starving you back? Because this looks like patience in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's what that looks like. And now, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. This is why this is confusing for you. There is real emotional bond here. There is attraction, chemistry, familiarity, and a mutual pull. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you there's nothing there, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Connection does not equal capability or compatibility. The Two of Cups shows potential for connection, not confirmation that it's healthy, mutual, or meant to be sustained in current form. And right now, this bond feels emotionally real, but spiritual misaligned. So here's the full truth for your reading, Regina. You're not dealing with a clean twin flame union. You're dealing with a karmic mirror situation that is triggering your attachment patterns, your patient limits, and your self-worth. And this connection is teaching you something, but it may not be meant to stay. It may not be meant to stay. And the lessons here is powerful. Stop chasing clarity from inconsistent energy. Stop over investing in potential. Stop confusing intensity for destiny. And stop confusing divine timing when it's actually avoidance. And spirit advice, if someone requires you to fight, decode, or emotionally exhaust yourself just to feel love, you are not in alignment, and you are in an attachment situation. Step back long enough to see what remains when you stop chasing. Now, a question for you, Regina. If you stop defending this connection, what truth will finally become undeniable for you? Now, I hope that helped you, and participate in the next giveaway.